Hi there, my name's Karl Mifsud, and today I want to share with you a really cool concept in property called dual living homes. Now, these dual living homes are becoming extremely popular for both property investors and first home buyers alike. So I thought it would be only fitting that I share some information with you about these dual living homes. Now, I'll start off with investors. Now, why are they so appealing to investors? Well, I'll tell you. Well, firstly, there's two incomes coming in. So you've got two properties on the one block. So you've got two sets of rental incomes coming in, which is making, more times than not, these dual key properties cash positive. So cash positive meaning that there's more income coming in than what the actual property is costing you to hold. Okay, and obviously being cash positive is really, what can I say, exciting and important for property investors. Now for first home buyers, really cool as well, because look, the first home buyer, they can live in one side and rent out the other. So you don't have to do this forever, but it's a really good way to, I guess, get some extra income coming in and pay off that mortgage a little bit faster than you would be able to without that extra cash. Okay, so really exciting for first home buyers and investors. So the whole idea of today is that I want to give you some examples, run some numbers on the board so you can see whether you'd like to investigate a little bit further about these dual living homes. Okay, so look, I guess I'll start off with and give you some facts about these dual living homes and what they are. So you've probably all heard of what a duplex property is. Okay, it's you've got two homes. Well, a dual living property is very similar, but a duplex has separate titles. Okay, so one side might be 12A and the other one will be 12B, and they've got separate titles. Okay, whereas a dual living property, it's one title with the two properties on there. So it still might be 12A and 12B, but there's only one actual title. Okay, now each property is independent from each other, meaning that side A will have its own air conditioning, its own backyard, its own metering, its own everything. Okay, and the other side, B, will also have its own metering box, its own letterbox, its own driveway. It'll have everything independent from the other side. Okay, so look, there's only one set of rates because there's only one title. Okay, but there is actually two properties. Okay, so today I'm going to show you some numbers on the board like I promised, and this is a real example. We just helped a client of ours secure a dual key property, a dual living property in New South Wales, and this is what it looked like. Okay, so just so you know, we can actually help you with dual key properties all over the country, but this one in particular was in the Hunter region of New South Wales. Okay, so the purchase price is $480,000. Okay, $480,000. So what did our client get for $480,000? Well, they got a 3-bedroom home plus a 2-bedroom home. So one side was the 3-bedder and the other side was a 2-bedroom home. This block size is just under 600 square metres from memory, okay? But on one side was the 3-bedroom and on the other side is the 2-bedroom home, okay? So this is what the rental income is. So we'll start with the baby, we'll start with the 2-bedroom home. So the rental income for this one is $260 per week. $260 per week for the 2-bedder, and the 3-bedder is $360 a week. $360 per week. So the total rental income is $620 a week. So the property's $480,000. The rental income from both sides is $620 a week. So if you're an investor, pretty cool, and I'll go through what the repayments might look like on the loan. But if you're a first home buyer, look, you might live in the 3-bedder and get yourself an extra $260 a week rent, or you might do it the other way, depending on the size of your family and your circumstances. So let's have a look at the repayments. Okay, so I'm going to just use an example rate here for you because obviously everybody can get their own interest rate. I'm not a mortgage broker, so you can go and source your own finance, okay? But let's look at the simple mathematics here. 4.4%. Now I know there's rates around under 4%, but look, let's look at the worst, okay? 4.4% of 480 it's about $410 per week. This is interest only, okay? So 4.4% on the total amount. So you've got no deposit, you're just using your equity in your existing property if you're an investor, okay? So you borrowed the full amount, okay? It's about $410 a week. That's what the repayments would be, interest only. Your rental income is $620, so you're positive $210 per week. You're positive $210 per week. Now that's pretty cool. Now, I haven't got too fancy here. I haven't looked at depreciation of the dwelling and fixtures and fittings and no tax variations. This is all for investors. I haven't looked at any of that sort of stuff. This is just the raw numbers, and as you can see, the numbers speak for themselves. And if you're a first home buyer, well, hey, there's plenty of opportunity there for you as well. So look, guys, here's an example for you. I'd love for you to reach out to me and contact me, and we can have a look at what your circumstances are and what you're looking for, and we'll see if we can put those two things together. Now, also, just very, very quickly, I won't go into too much detail and hold you too much longer, but if you purchase a block of land in New South Wales and construct on that block of land, there is a government grant that many people do not know about, and it's called the New Home Grant. Irrespective if you've owned a property or not before, there is this grant for $5,000 that you can use towards your acquisition costs here on this transaction. Now this property, the stamp duty, solicitor and all the other bits and pieces came at about $5,600. This client, $5,000 grant, so $5,000 from the government, $5,600 worth of costs. You work it out. You don't have to come up with much money at all. So thank you very much for your time, and I really look forward to talking to you real soon. Thank you.